I agree. The country is not where we would like it to be. There's corruption. We don't have power. The fact that it seems as if the generation is being groomed intentionally to hate Nigeria. For me, I have a serious problem with that because I have 4 kids. We live in this same country that you're cursing. So my 4 kids, are they going to be raised in this cursed country?
It takes something truly traumatic to say, you know what? Home, I'm done. And this is the reality that is staring many Nigerians in the face. When people have suffered for so long, the lines become blurred.
The youth, they don't want to work. So they always want to believe that they can make it through a short term.
This is right. The way we talk about Nigeria online, is that the right thing for us to do?
We constantly refuse to solve our problems. Everybody that God has made, every land that God has made, He's blessed in a peculiar way and also gave them problems in peculiar ways. And they must look within to solve those problems. But you see this thief of joy, comparison that we do all the time, has made us forget that we can actually solve the problem.
The fact that, yes, there might not be a lot of legitimate wealth out there, Nima. That's the reality. There are people that think they're wealthy. Think that you look at the success in Nigeria. Many of them, it's not legitimate. Thanks for staying with us. We're still talking on this Pastor Okpoju's sermon. You see, and I want to go on the issue of grooming because Nima had mentioned that before during the break. And I'll come to you, Chika, on this. We agree the country is not where we would like it to be. There's corruption. We don't have power. I was celebrating Ikeja Disco the other day, but we're having issues across the nation. But the fact that it seems as if the generation is being groomed intentionally to hate Nigeria. For me, I have a serious problem with that because I have 4 kids. We live in this same country that you're cursing. We eat, I work here. Every money I make is in this country. I have no plans to jack by anywhere. So if you sit down comfortably in Canada and you're cursing the country that you left because of the hardship, I live here. So my 4 kids, are they going to be raised in this cursed country? Is that what? So when I personalize that, it has a whole different meaning. So I understand where he's coming from. Where must we curse the nation? Which is the conversation I'd like us to touch on.
Okay, so I would say that first things first, there's a place for making the argument for saying this generation, they're being groomed. And there's a place for saying that the truth of the matter is that reality is staring everyone in the face. So even before this generation of our kids, our generation and our parents before us, would you also say that the sentiments that they hold thanks to their lived experiences on a day in, day out basis for over the last since when we had independence, is that grooming? We've been groomed from 1960 up until this point. That's what we're really saying. It's a different thing when it's hard to hate home. It's really hard. I was raised by my dad and mom. It will take the most extenuating circumstances of toxicity and trauma to make me turn my back and say, home, I'm done with you. Because we all as humans have a natural affinity towards home. We can't help it. Yes. Regardless of where we've been, where we've traveled to, there's this innate yearning that you cannot break ties with easily to say, oh, home is dirt. Yeah. Home is... So it takes something truly traumatic to say, you know what? Home, I'm done. And this is the reality that is staring many Nigerians in the face for them to express themselves the way that they do. I do not believe in cursing. I believe there's a way to articulate your thoughts. But you see, sometimes what happens is when people have suffered for so long, the lines become blurred as to what is really cursing and saying, oh, you're making pronouncements that can have definitely effects for the foreseeable future.
Let me pause you for a quick second. I'm going to come back to you, Chika.
Yeah.
Let me take Maurice. He's been holding for a minute. Good morning, Maurice.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, you see, what the pastor said is actually true. Because the problem is that we Nigerians, we don't believe in ourselves. We are very, very lazy, believe in short term. Look at the Chinese, Indians. You see them coming to Nigeria because they know the potential of this country. Whereas we, Nigeria ourselves, we believe in shortcut to go abroad. And by the time they get to abroad, that's why they not finally realize that it's not really green. The grass is actually not greener on the other side. So we should especially this our youth, they should be prepared to work hard. If you don't want to work hard, you cannot make it. That's why they believe doing all this Yahoo politics as the only way to make it. And an average American will criticize Donald Trump, will criticize Joe Biden, but at the end, they will say, God bless America. So if you want to dispute between the leader and their country. But the case of Nigeria is not like that, and it's quite unfortunate. Because this problem has really gone deep into our DNA that the youth, they don't want to work. So they always want to believe that they can make it through a short term. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You see, This is where I have an issue, Chika, and I'll come back to you in a second. When I watch Nigerians living abroad, they listen to our music. This music that was brought up in this cursed land, this land that you curse. The guys are in the studio in Bariga recording this song in this bad country.
Yeah.
And this same song is being exported. And you are living in Canada, you're playing your 50th birthday, and you're playing our song. How are you not playing white people's song? Since you've crossed that land. I'm coming back to you in a second. The same clothes, all the ugu from Nigeria, all the okra, you are insisting that your people should bring it back. So you still want who you are. But you want a part of you, but yet you still curse the land that you left. That's my own concern, because many of our people abroad, as much as I understand that they came out of penury and they moved into this new world, and they don't want to look back. And I didn't walk their shoes, so I don't know what they went through. Penury, actually, not penury, penury. Now, the point I'm trying to make is that, is it right the way we talk about Nigeria online? Is that the right thing for us to do? Do you think it's right for the pastor to bring to the fore how Nigerians curse our country, albeit the state we are in as a nation?
Well, the pastor is paying the price for anybody who tries to reason. So we have a problem. This problem, just as you said, if you read the newspapers in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, same headline.
Same thing, same headline.
Same headline. So the people who have made it out of the problem were those who thought differently. Whenever you now reason with Nigerians to think differently, hey, they will come for you, because that's the new order. Somebody was saying to me recently that you are privileged. You are working on TV. Just as the pastor mentioned, do you know how many jobs I do? Do you know how many low-class jobs I would do that you would consider low-class? If you see me where I'm bagging rice, I do it crudely. I don't have the highest machine. When I started, we had to measure. We did not even have the weight machine. We had to calculate it. But that's the rugged Nigeria that made me. I'm rugged, and we find a way. But people say that as a Kevamuma, I'm an ant. Sand cannot kill me. The problems that you amplify are sand compared to the things that I think of. You cannot bury me with sand. I will find my way. I will burrow out of it. That's how I think. And that's how people should think about it. Because the countries in question you go to, every time when we now sit in the news, especially the Western countries, don't even use the word. If you want to give me a country, talk of Qatar, talk of maybe Saudi, I will understand. But don't give me any of the Western countries. No. And truly, God knows, I don't even have any bias in love for these countries I just mentioned. I'm just talking about working countries. Yeah. Countries where things are working. But don't come and give me America, UK, Canada. They have their problems, systemic problems, in fact. Their justice system that we always like to... See the way their justice system, wrongly, records have shown imprisoned black men without proper trials. But we don't like to see that. We say that they are perfect. They're not. But there are people. I've never compared an African country that is starting like us to themselves. Yes. Okay. We constantly refuse to solve our problems. Everybody that God has made, every land that God has made, He's blessed in a peculiar way, and also gave them problems in peculiar ways. And they must look within to solve those problems. But you see, this thief of joy, comparison that we do all the time, has made us forget that we can actually solve the problem.
Okay, let me take this comment. We have to wrap up. I don't know if Ramato has anything you want to comment on social media. But here from Engineer Jani says that I stand with Pastor Yimade. We simply have the wrong kind of people on social media. They thought the essence of social media is just to lament, abuse, curse, and make utterances that shouldn't be associated with responsible citizens. Have you ever seen any of them engaging in intellectual debate? Citizens prefer solutions to challenges. They don't run away or hide. Okay, and he was quoting Quran 13:11 says, and indeed, Allah would not change the condition of the people until they change what is in their soul. Any comments?
So somebody said that yes, the cost is so much that how do we expect us to thrive when you keep cursing the nation? And then he now also said that yes, because they are faulting the government, of course, the government has not provided all the opportunities and infrastructure. He didn't put the infrastructure in place for us to be able to thrive in this economy. That's why they look abroad.
We have to wrap up, unfortunately. Chika, you have any last comment?
Yes, comment from Just Reason. It says Nigerians are hardworking and the youth are vibrant. However, there aren't legitimate wealth in that country to create proper commitment from the youth. Only everybody.
That's a very powerful comment. The fact that, yes, there might not be a lot of legitimate wealth out there, Nima. That's the reality. There are people that think they're wealthy. Think that you look at the success in Nigeria. Many of them, it's not legitimate. I always tell people, what is he produced? Because I don't really fancy when it's rich people. I'm very, because of my own personality. If I cannot see what you are buying,
your process,
you are selling.
Yeah.
I will admire you from afar, but I cannot aspire to be like you or be frolicking around you. No way. Because there's got to be something you are selling and you're manufacturing, that you're selling.
Totally
Before I can acknowledge you as a wealthy person. So you're right. So I guess there are two sides of this argument that we must really be careful.
Yeah, hello, Rash. Good day. I hope you are doing well. Please permit me to send this my audio to you. This audio I'm sending to you is concerning the gathering of that so-called Nigeria billionaires or millionaires or whatsoever it is, who came to do this gathering in Ghana just of recent. In fact, it's beyond my understanding. I don't understand why it must be on the way round that billionaires, about 93 of them, according to their reports, leaving their business, leaving their comfort zone, travel to Ghana for a meeting. Whereas it would have been possible for the 3 or 4 men, so-called that chief, Igbo chief in Ghana, would have gone there rather for them to have their meeting in their country. If that did not happen, of which they refuse the order in Accra, disrespect their gods, disrespect the rule of Ghana, to come to Ghana, because in that period that they came to Ghana, Accra, they are doing their festival, and there has been order that nobody should play any music outside, no noise, no nothing. Because they are ruled, they step over the laws of Accra. In fact, I don't even understand this issue. And our government, when I say our government, that our leaders send an escort, because I saw some policemen behind them at the airport. So sent an escort to go and escort them, to make noise, to play drums in Accra, in the period that they've given awareness that no noise, no music outside. In fact, I don't know what is happening, what is wrong. Hello, our leaders. Hello, Accra chiefs. I have to descend on Accra chiefs, especially for this purpose, because I don't really understand. Why is it that they have created a state of emergency in Accra, no noise, no music, of which people are respecting and obeying the rules? But these Nigerians left their country, come to Ghana, of which they disrespected this rule, did whatever they want, and you people, the chiefs, you are looking at them. Our government provided security for them. They did what they want to do, and they left comfortably. We don't know what they brought into the country, because our doors are open by the grace of Akufo-Addo and Mahama. That open our doors, open for everybody. Ants have to enter, cockroaches have to enter without checking, no nothing, because it's gate free. So nobody know what they brought into the country. Whether they brought ammunition to their people or whatsoever, we don't know. They just came in, did whatever they want to do, they went. And what about the discussion they did under the meeting? Nobody knows. Why the meeting is to arrange for a coup against the government, we don't know. But what I know is if the meeting would have been a genuine meeting, they would have done it in their country. But because they know that the meeting wasn't a genuine meeting, that's why they traveled down here to Ghana, because Ghana is a comfort zone for them. What I know is that these Nigerians are more comfortable in Ghana more than their home, because the government doesn't deal with them with sympathy. Their forces men doesn't deal with them with sympathy, and their citizens that also deal with them with sympathy. If you misbehave, the government will order for your killings. The policemen, they don't play with them. When they hold you, they deal with you, even as well as even taking their life from them. The citizens, tooth for the tooth and eye for an eye. When you do anything, they get you, they kill you. So, because they have been threatened in their country, they feel to come to Ghana and conduct the same things in Ghana. And we are comfortable looking at them. Our leaders, please, Accra chiefs, if you people know that these Nigerians are your friends, then they can buy you people, they cannot buy the gods of Accra. This is what I want to give you an alert for you people. These billionaires, these Nigerians, that you put as you are selling your birthright for them, you can't sell the gods of Accra to them. So you have to know that they will rise on you people. The gods will rise on you, the chiefs. You, these chiefs, are caretakers in Accra. And what people are doing onto that land, the gods will question you people. This is the reason when you pour libation, the gods doesn't receive your libation. When you call on your gods, they don't respond to you, because you already betrayed that land, betrayed the gods to these your Nigerians because of your selfishness. Please permit me to come back into our dialect, because I want to send this out there to everybody, Mr. Rash. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Ghana ankasa no, what is going on with them Ghana asase no? Bekade iye mpanyefo no won dwene. Yet bamfo na yete man mu na mu be wode adwen wada ka hye. Ena obia te kro no mu hwe the election time. So look at this year. I can't remember there was a time youth were right to Accra was say work demonstration against them friend Ekufado ne manhoria otui. Hwe mesi be hu akokodrofo a wokwale wokububu ho no wokowura ho no na wo chire obuka bodu ogum. Daba okudrofo wa Ghana, but more kodo wa Ghana no onfa wo ho. Does it mean there na party bi no hye ho achir? Da won kai da madze no. So kai da madze no. Why wokoto aba obi mutu ko aka ballot box. A whole ballot box of the state wotu katam na we kum obi so tam ko bo shushutu bi nipa 9 na we wi join election bi. Na demo hello demo kwafo wo da ku no kai da madze no. Mo wo hene fa manager fo ye wo ye man mu ye huni. Hwetama wo ye election latest election ya na wo bobo election. Hwe Ghana youth ahoɔdze pa wonya ya wo se wo ku bubu offended election commission or electoral commission because we bobo election. Look at the strength. What's one that one boy election? I wonder. Ghana for youth, them confirm more one here. Does it mean there more party? You people love the party even more than your country. Morocco nyina no monja nyina mufungo na munkade on famohu, but a time is coming now. You people are going to be slave in your country. She abofo obey slave trade no what time no. Or far better. I'm telling you that Abofri was slave trade, or far better compared to what you people will see in this your country with these Nigerians. Because Abofri no call or koko or let ba uhunda bunyi no libe. But I let you know all about no tuntum. On your nam adebachi no and the fan no atamu bono de no ko. What's a offend then? Mobile bender, obi obi ofi obi oba by then wa buy money transaction. Or bukun not the wako. What would to go Jerry? What about you know about to go? Or bukun not the wako. o wan kasa ba na wonam ho no mo no wusu men would date or benyini Nigeria you know obukun not wako use wo part. It's whether they are more dangerous than abrofo no. The so no unfair no ho na you comfortable na you hwe hwan. Hello, hello. Am I talking to somebody? Am I talking to the Ghanaians? It's more like you crowd nyina ye hu ne hwe. Ye hu ne hwe. Hwe Nigeria fo no wombra, wonzembra do. Ono nti na wankasa wo ma no wontum ntinema wosora wona na Ghana no. But the God wa Ghana fo. Wa Ghana no, wa Ghana fo. Na make there kra no. Ya ma no ye de Nigeria fo. Na ye mpanyimfo ye leaders. Mwakasa monte Nigeria story, and I'm monte issue of Nigeria. Shedam Nigeria free. So when tum wa say when crime man the whole world will bill and put on when you ma. Let's say more models for them Nigeria free. How long will it take them to destroy Ghana? Compare the first of Ghana to Nigeria. Mwakasa mon perform so mo dwen na mo ko school pa mo dwen pa. Until ya to about the mo believe na Nigeria free mo tum wa say when crook see out to the me or Ghana which Nigeria me 5 kwa pa wunya Ghana 1. The size cannot be compared to Ghana. Na say what to what say what croy not the same of more border than more than one bra. How long will it take these people to destroy your country? And I'm also part of most more croy or in Nigeria. Yempanyfo. Nigeria for starting up Ghana, over contact the free no one the one half of the song, no move step, and then the way you said, the way you they are comfortable. But Gadaba, Abaka Kawanam Chroma, which we feel will do to what I brought 15 and it is going to happen. It is going to happen. Mr. Abaka, what's we fear Nigeria knew the two that brought leave the house so that I will live in, or the Wuffy fear go book. Damana Ghana for your you youths. From our youth to our leaders, is that what you wanted to have a witness? Na some more ye penyefo no ye leaders some more ye protected more bodyguards more nyama na citizens na what to about the mamo na mo ndwene won ho ayi kwa citizens na what to about the mamo no you have to have sympathy for them because they don't have the protection that you people have. So we campaigned, voted for you people, and when you came to power you betrayed us because you know that you are protected. Oh ye penyefo, is that how you people are selfish? That's a Ghana for when I say citizens, let's say about Gina, Ghana for citizens. Hello, citizens of Ghana. Let's say about Gina. Yembisa Yamude, NDC and MPP. When have they gone on a common agreement? Them go for being. So NDC way proposed to be oh you better even for the country. NDC better than no. Onyas again papa because NDC for what the Bible was about. So MPP first was BB was about NDC for better than no. From history no even crap on the party crew or the Ghana sika or the BB next what to our party will win the next party on on finance and fanka no madam adon wa pro the yem be say yam there say if this we have this sentiment between Nigeria between the NDC and NPP party see na do ono no boy ya body or the two no but how much balance no obo support yem be say yam asem. So if these two parties never go on a common agreement, let's say MPP will be border with two and son walk. Let's say NDC will also polish the same tools will be border without two because we're going widely. Then what is happening between these Nigerians and our leaders? Because Mahmoud Bino, that Mahmoud, so called Mahmoud Bino, we jina social media work there. What two and baby ala muko hona mana mako support. But without them now, your elections, you can't do your election. Now, do you go and tell the support in the benefit of Ghana or for your own benefit, for the party's benefit? Or Bale, for the country's benefit. And you know, modu ya mano, modu ko, na modu akai la sura la wa Nigeria for hono mo, na modu wa bada wa matarazi. Oh, ye mpenyimfo. Na yi na Ghana fo, mpenyimfo, ye mbebu no, hwana mu yi na ye hu nyansa de na ndwene de. Apart nti na NDC na people nyina la support Nigeria for ye kro no wo gya no wan ye ma obaye. Na hono for the food that they are protected. But the time is coming, now. Now, me say, what's with you? What do two? What about what about it? What about for what do I call? Now, Sabasi bani yan krambe fu bakasa. Manche me waga manche me ni yo gashipono. Yembe himbe ni yo gashipone no. Mempa nya fai noko jaje ya ndwemomi. Kewo afe kusum ye gashipone afe kusum. De kusum na afio akacha joko ye shipono. Akacha joko kokra ye shipono no. Kusuma na afio ewo. Mene baba ne Nigeria bi ne mba na mba fe no mba fe ye gashipone no. Abeba bu ne kambla ne no na mba fe na mensumo. Acha abacha akajo akaya pe ameye airport. Airport ye gashipone no na akajo akpe ameye wo airport. Na me fe na mba fe ni mancheme fenye tashi nye kwame. Ne wajake no ko no hwehwe ji mlade nye toka hash waga na biye pe alo mini. Kendra anwa no ejaje yenjwe mom ejake noni anago bi ne fe wagashipone no eye na akpe wonu hwehwe ejake kenye mfe kusum ye ne kashipone no ne wa akacha jo Christ pon no mini baba ni ame amaba fe na ma fa ba ayakpe me kejo ame fe no fa ba fe de kashipone na mete ni ani gashipon wo ni yo shipone no ani ame respect ka hamokolo kenya ye respect nye ho ni ne nye peka ha anago bi ne wonji ni yo shipone ndwa ka ame amba ba shika ha anago bi ne no wanya kwenye na aka ene won kanye hwe da nye na heto no mi mpanya fa no nye fio nye manche mega manche nye akshikpo aka hanya kanye kwe no akanye kwe shikpo no ne kanye kwe shikpo no jugba wose kwe aba binya hisani no wa foro fia no nye kwenye na ake no ne ya no ye ma anago bie ameke siklite ameke check nine shipon a check shipon bogomba ba de kegbe ka okwe na hie oba oye wohia na meketu kekakla keklante ba da ka ba hwe ye wohia na ba je hye de ka shipon na no shino ne eteye ne ka amekpe na makpe ye ne akejo ya kpe ameye pote efemi na kpe ni kan dwa ho inu hyihi ni inu hyihi ho da kaka fe kusuna aka twa dine jokra ye manemi ni boy da go bi na ba fe na mansumo ne wokwa me be nyele. Thank you, Mr. Raj, for giving me this opportunity. Keep safe and keep the fire burning. I know we are not going to struggle in vain. And the youth, the Ghanaian youth, either you rise up now and free yourself, or you go to be in bondage forever in the hands of these Nigerians. Thank you, Mr. Raj.
Ghana president ni Ghana for me pacho. Muma sa asem nye mo hia asem pa. Medical kasisi eni mo wu a ese ehwe na. Indians, Lebanese, Abrofo, udi mo amumu bosu bi. Say the power medical kasese they are criminals. And say some be mo na esum deport wo. Se man deport wo a me say Ghana be hu to South Africa na America pepepe. Sa kwa yi a opeso or kase who do you know who I am no? He is not if you cry when your brony cry is nothing. But akwa we so onyo brony so. Oye Lebanese na sifo edua mu ho baby. And waba enye tumi o Ghana no. Eti Ghana for ye betena ho ama wo ho abehye ye so. It's time say deport to this enkrofo because ye gigi criminals ebe kronim. Ye gigi criminals ba Africa memu no. Africa memu. Enu nti no mo hu ye say ye moa no. Na se de na esi fom a se de Burkina Faso president ye no a. Owo ebe krom wo be ka say say who you na grow we say they don't tolerate nonsense. Sadness nkaye. Na so kwa sampeni biara efra brochi memu East Asia memu. Wo de amamo boss we ba Africa memu a. Wa meye ohina wo ba beye on eye fe de sen ohima ana so de hye a ensese beba ne sa sania enne yatna wa ne ehunu se obroni ye nyame ento mo ba na mo ye do mo pe omo di tro edubone energy e bi afiri yensem se nipa we say no enne so tie brochi memu a oni seka na so do Africa memu no wanye tumi bi ono so onye hwe te se me omukro mo ha wo mo te se de yewo mu no adenti ne ebe ma ohoho e de pressure ana a control ya brabom Ghana president se wan pamo omo a yen ohoho no ahoho an sabe yen krobafo no yen betie agyane apam se nkrofo we say whether you like it or not because if you does or you billionaire ni kura no a we don't give them about their money. We don't give them about them. We want peace. We want our own country, our own land, our own resources. It is yet me yes no ha. Oh who am I say biara. Ghana president me patron me sasre will be mu. Ayi France president we say medical case nation can be di nanim do ye ayi Burkina Faso any Donald Donald Trump no and say the power abrofui mu no benya contact and as mu de ho bebo well ene medu ha ye hia wom na se nya omon kra no mu nim ne ma ye medical case se wokọ ayi ye fe ne say Brazil Iran mu ho no a adan ye street no enya kase to so man frɛ obroni bia kasa ankase enyema yen omo na ye ya de ne so de ho ato abrofo ho enne no a mo sori na mo mpa makoko mfiri krom ho me pa mo chopi
Yeah, rush tete na ko ejuba niema bi kosu won na Ghana for no jibie no won I will say most of you Ghanaians no munjai stupidness no jimie no munjai oh baby amu be teni more attention to no munye you are not doing it na mo teni more attention e dia tomu nwa no mo amu okru no mu na omu ye munwa mo no mu no mo teni attention na to omusu she small boy we yeah small boy we wako shoot ono a onim se chese adwene ni ntimpo se Ghana on ni nam no oyonua first before relationship onti ase sa chese adibi ebe koso wo Ghana bia no adwen bi ani ho there is no sense onjin se Ghana on ni nam no oyonua before enye obi a oni de we fi mami bako ni papa bako. Our problem, majority of our problem in Europe are in mano and person money Ghana for no benantino because of those things. Ondoga no say oninya first and son a relationship. Inti oyedi yakayaka de anytime they want. Any moment a 1 year chance biano or the abuse you girl no umbuno. Gano sumbube bano and omuni na Europe wa ebinumuni ewemba bese 4 5 2 Jamaicans, Nigerians, heart. Because one, they don't accept themselves as a brothers and sisters first before anything else. It's Jimiano and Wababia. You Jimmy to the states, I don't understand. We are seeing down here. I have been with my girlfriend since I was 19 years old in Holland up to today. Suriname girl. Up to today. Suriname, ya ko Ghana sa, ya ko Suriname sa. Suriname, between preach you about Ghana, no muti boom. We are jokers in Ghana there. Yeah, jokers. Anum jankwa. Mesi mi do Suriname. Obeka se mi ye. O hini bi wo. So mu tu wo ni wo wan ko metu mi o hini. Because we are many any sisters in it. I take them as my brothers first before relationship. Ghana. Jimmy sa Ghana ni huni nya ewo Europe krampo a. Obuo no ode be man as a citizens no. And I said brother and sister no on fa ma no. British ni we me ka say nye we yo. But one of mu create more own problems. Ghana for no. Obu ni nya no. Oni ni tina so yo nipa. Ni yiri kofa nadamfo yiri ni nadamfo kofa ni yiri ba no tetana su episode ni nida. This is our problem in Europe. Jimmy Kwan. Jimmy Ghanaians. Jimmy Kwan. Enye bibia. Jimmy. Chese strike ya amako. Mudiamu eya mu fan money hu niama. Strike ya kwasiafo gas ya koyi. Sa prostitute yi. Kwasiafo prostitute. Guys, Ghana girls prostitute. Me I will not say I'm not say sorry. And I mean ma anyway bio, sebio. Munyina mu ye prostitute na muni nam hono. Let me tell you Ghanaians. Sa guys na mo hu omu leaders na mo hu omu no. They are all prostitutes. Omu no mukunu ti. MPP gurus na mo US kano. Oni omu di no. MPP boys na omu US kano omu nurses for no edi no. Omu no ma create sa confusion no. Guess no omu na. Omu ni MPP gurus no ewifo no US kano edi no. Say scanning babio no. The same boys Apollo 2 omu mind and omu din kosasem e Ghana amofo wu. Mu Ghana nes minimum na kasa no. Je fenyi nya egbemi. Ghana nes minimum na kasa no. Mu ka say anyone MPP for boys no omu ni na omu num obema opene wa bie nwa ma no. Not wow. E gbala miambo. E lo mo minyaka. Kwasi ampenyi na opese yombo bi ko faw. Uka se yombo no hu ade on. Mutiti Ghana, musu mu hia bema. Uka se boys no mu na omu hu ade. Mutra ana sa small boy NDC MPP boys no ebe dimu anyhow. Wa ma penny. Ono aba we politu say yes strike. Efa tia wo krofo. How stupid. Yes strike. Na opifo a wanyise no wonwu. How stupid. Obi a wanya asma wewu. We walk up because of your greediness and you cheap. Munyina mu ya shawo for na mugugu ono. Munyina all the nurses. Nurse ejuma no krampo na ekes. Nurse ejuma no e we ekes e wo so mu tani ni face ni kakra. Ekes the name nurse na kase ekes because uko US Canada ahanu mu we UK ya nurses abrofu na kase nurses no omu ye kon nurse the name nurse na kase ekes e wo so mu yifi wiase. Ghana no e wo say yen sisa na yen pe bibi Ghana dim bi fatu we no. Na if nurse ni fi omusu because e case connect bia machine bia no sade no woni mu MPP gurus no kwasiafo no sika no ba wiawia no omu ni mu nurse ni bia edi no amonyi bibiom no ana omu abepolutu mu se munko na muko din kwasasem ana muko din kwasasem no so amofo wu people with asthma problem they die. Uko yankunu. If boy you don't know. Bullshit ni motherfucker kwa na moye. Kwa siasem kwa na akamu. Bullshit. Na akamu. Mr. Rush, Charlie, our people in Ghana and Makabu. What sister said, brother said, now you're Ghana born. They got massive problem. What's more? You see, these politicians where they did there, and then some of the Ghanaians where they did there, they don't really know Nigerians. Mundim Nigerians. Se mundi mwa kamubesu. Mundi momo. Iti muni mwomu nditiano. Ya politician omutionu. Jomama. Eni sakwana ni na ya salantano. onim sa kwa na onim no misi onim no opa munko bisa mama so onim sa kwa na onim no onim akwa no onim akwa na obey steady e wo Nigeria for politicians no mo two things either so omu ni mo anasa omu ni mu omu ene wo ekuo mu occultism mu ye politicians no any Nigeria for no were the same occult mu nti ni ombe ye bia no obe support no simple two things either so omu ni Nigeria for no anasa ono no wo occult mu the same group nti ni occult ni be ye bia no obe prince simple enu tia na Nigeria for no timisi so omu be gu Ghana e di semfu e wo Ghana sa no. They don't know the Nigerians. They don't really know the Nigerians. They are not street boys that they will know Nigerians. Esikafoni, you know, they don't know them. Me amitiwe, and you know, Yatra Wama, Nyamebinu Kosu Wagana. We the Ghanaians that we have to stand. Sure. Mr. Rush, look the programs where you put there. Sure, you be kasawa, and you say we want better for Ghana. We want strong foundation for Ghana. Young person kind of huma balu no. Intro no DOS was system too much. Intro a DOS was system too much. And the Nigerians are taking over. Your sister Bakwa Bekasa. Muntie Asemno Kano. It's very deep. Asemna your sister Kano is very deep. Maka wahanu musa any way. Mr. Manager, Makasa, mini Nigeria for move for fucking good 19 years. Ya nyama pi. Meet me bonnie my ye. I dosun. It ya me ya say we as a Ghanaians no. Se nyama bi ye hu wo Nigeria hu sa yentimi nka. Hwe sa kwasiak boy we a owo takrade a odi semfu yi. Sa oben akra akobe hu ni pinga. Sa boy no owo takrade DJ se we isemfu kwa na akra ni di. Ono owo Ghana. Sit down aba Nigeria ni ewo Ghana. Look at all these things. Kwasafo bi no. Kwasafo no mu pe Ghana die no. Ebi no. Ono owo Ghana sit down Nigeria ni ewo Ghana. Look at all these things. Wow, yeah, masa, mutie mi ye. Don't be doing that. Oh, yeah, baku. Don't be doing those things. And no na South Africa for no. Omo who say, omo we jem makasa. Ye Ghana for ni dey say ya hu omu temu. Ya hu omu da. Apamo omu akomu groom. But South Africa, omo jaw mu since 1994 up to now. After so omo who say, Nigeria for say omu crew. Enye Ghana nko a. Eno na mi sister no Ghana. Omo wo ba bia me na mi ka kire mo. If people don't know. Omo wo kro bia so Ghana so a. Eno tia na mu hu ni amasa no. Ghana yes kro kiti. Eno tia na mu ade the way Nigeria 40. Se Ghana so a ka mu be hu say Nigerians omo ye dangerous. Nigerians are Asian countries amu wo mu nyina yi. Omo death row. Omo death row. Who ye mistake on be kum Nigeria for the draw call na Ghana. Me see ye penny for no mu ndi microphone. They don't know them. And Ghana ye kekele ema Nigerians. Kekele Indonesia any now. Omo death row. Udi 1 gram any week cock row numa ombe kum. Aduponu Nigeria for the draw call. Mubu titi omu drama num ye baku mu ni microphone ye baku omu ye centralized omu kasa omu nyina omu kasa mo hu na mo hu so mu timi ye video e from microphone so mu mbra Ghana mo hu ye fe nye lu too much mo hu so mu from microphone ba they are centralized obaku for kasa say omu nyina omefa aka ama ade na si mo wade asi wo South Africa for nankasa a gym omu a gym mutrao.
If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Stay safe. Peace out.